Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Watch out for this new fake silver coin. Let's explore. What you're looking at is a screen grab from a video that I had done in the past asking you which one of these two coins is fake. And most of you, I think, can figure it out as to which one is real and which one is fake. But maybe new collectors or stackers maybe would not be so keen on the difference because they both do look rather pretty. But it is the one on the right that is fake, because you can see that it lacks some details and some differences there that make it fairly obvious, especially when you look at the gown here and the level of detail. But even if you get close, you can see that some of the frosting just isn't quite up to par, so to speak, and consistent. But nonetheless, the counterfeiters, they never tire, and there's always fake silver coins out there, as well as obviously fake gold too. But here's the thing, they keep on evolving their tactics, and many people think that some of the newer collectible stuff, well, they just don't have time to make it come together to make it work. Before we talk about what coin it is, I want to encourage you to hit that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get one thumb up for each viewer that comes by. That's a tall order, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. And also, if you could share this video to get the news out, because I think this is something that is an important message to find about fake silver coins that make their way into the collector community. Let's take a look. Numismatic News broke this story just a few days ago about the fake V75 Silver Eagles have been discovered. Before we actually look at the story, let's take a look at the U.S. Mint's rendering of this coin. And this was a very big deal when it was released in 2020. And the V75 privy mark there, these coins sold like crazy. Here is a screen grab, looks like from a very well done photograph of the coin, the proof coin, as you can see. Another example of one, a little bit of a blurry image, but there it is in the original capsule, and fascinating indeed. It definitely was a very popular coin, and those of you who are ardent proof Silver Eagle collectors, you know this is a must-have for your collection, indeed. So if you were to find a fake one, you'd be very, very disappointed, but one has been discovered. Fake V75 Silver Eagles discovered in this piece from Numismatic News. Numismatic News contributor F. Michael Fazzari reported on June 16th that Independent Coin Graders, ICG, received two counterfeit proof 2020 West Point minted V75 silver American Eagle coins. Fazzari writes, the fakes have fully proof surfaces with deep cameo devices, so they're getting a little bit better at doing the proof and cameo appearance on these, and I've seen some fairly decent looking fakes in my time as well too. The fact is confirmed by the individuals who were shown the coins as soon as they were detected. However, a side-by-side comparison with a genuine specimen reveals the edge reading and design detail is not correct on the fakes. One defect found on the counterfeit is the presence of tiny holes in the eagle's feather tips. When I notified the collector, he said the coins were purchased on Facebook. That's just it. Never buy from advertisements on Facebook. You saw me post a video about that with the new Type 2 Silver American Eagles that they're trying to sell off as genuine. Don't ever buy from Facebook ads for coins. In fact, you know, it's really appalling that Facebook has gotten so adamant about denying free speech to individuals, but yet allows these fake Chinese companies to post, their fake coins and rip off their clientele. It's really appalling that they allow that to happen. It burns me up to think about it. But here is an example. Tiny holes at the tips of the eagle's tail feathers can be seen on the reverse of the counterfeit coins. Look at that. That is kind of intriguing. It's almost like the eagle's got a disease. Something in the striking process there. It shows that. And here you can see the difference in the frosting quality. Although it is pretty good, but there are enough differences here that you can tell that one is not like the other for sure. And I guess it just goes to show you that it is incumbent upon us as collectors for coins we really enjoy and seek after to really get to know the coin's detail so that you can spot it even with your naked eye. It's so important that we do that. Look at the flat letter here compared to the rounded letter here, and E in Liberty. And also you can see the imperfections with the frosting here on the right hand side. But still, you would have to look relatively close at this. But if you buy anything and the price is lower than what other places are selling them for, question it. Usually the old adage rings true. If it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So there you go. But lesson learned here that the collector bought them on Facebook. But look at that eagle there in the back. And so yeah, there it is. It's amazing what's going on and how quickly they're adapting. This coin released just a year ago, and it is already being faked. In fact, we saw in my prior video about the Type 2 Silver Eagles have not even been released yet, and they're already being faked. So it's interesting indeed. But, you know, that's just it. It goes to show you've got to be very, very careful and be very observant on the coins that you show and that you have in your stack. As you can see here with these two coins, which one is real, which one is fake. And so there you have it. Fascinating and a message that I think is worthy to bring to the community here for sure. And because you never know, and especially if it's a lot of money and you will spend a lot of money for this V75 coins, if there's fakes out there, you've got to be extra careful. And I think that is probably one of the best arguments for getting a slabbed or graded coin, even though I'm not a big fan of modern coin grading. If you buy one that's slabbed, more than likely you're safe. However, there is a caveat to that because, well, even the slabs are being faked. That's right. So you got to be extra careful there. Even the slabs are being faked. And something like this, here's another thing that can take into account and to consider as well. Somebody could very easily, with a little bit of skill, take a 2020 Proof Silver Eagle from the West Point Mint and create their own privy and do that just like they did with 1909 SVDB Lincoln Cents, where they literally glued on an S on the below the date for the 1909 SVDB, and that's how fakes were done. They use a genuine coin, and that very well could be something that some people do in this regard as well too, because it literally is an in-use design, which means that it probably could be stamped in there and done in a careful enough way that it would be very difficult to detect. Who knows? I've not heard or seen of that yet, but that's something you got to be very careful about too. So inspect that privy mark. I mean, it's a separate element on the coin, and no one's reported that. These are complete complete fakes, and they probably are not made of silver. But even if they were made of silver, it'd be worth their while to create them out of silver in order to make that happen. So just thought I would make the community aware to be very cautious out there when you are accumulating your collectible coins in this manner. And as silver rises up in price with the premiums increasing, and with already very high gold prices plus higher premiums, be on the lookout for fake gold as well. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. please share this video amongst the other platforms you have, especially on Facebook. If you have a Facebook account, share it there, and any other platform that you can think of. And I would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, hit that little notification bell so that you can be apprised of the latest video, because many times these notifications and or warnings aren't going out. But hey, the more people that do sign up for that, I think the better it is. And subscribe if you haven't done so already.